What if I told you that the secret to a college football dynasty isn't just about winning games, but about building an entire ecosystem around the sport? That's exactly what Urban Meyer, one of the most decorated coaches in the game, recently broke down in a podcast interview. And honestly, his take on what makes a program built for sustained success is both fascinating and brutally honest. Let's dive into this because it's not just about trophies, it's about the invisible machinery that keeps a program thriving for decades. Meyer's criteria for success are simple on paper, but complex in practice: recruiting, administration, fan base, and history. But here's what really caught my attention: how he frames these factors as interconnected pieces of a puzzle. Take USC, for example. They've got a storied history with 11 national titles, but Meyer calls them a top 5 program that just hasn't performed in decades. Why? Because history alone isn't enough. You need consistent execution. And when a program starts missing the playoff year after year, it's not just about talent, it's about culture, leadership, and the willingness to adapt. It's like having a Michelin-starred kitchen, but not having the chefs show up on game days. Then there's Florida, where Meyer spent 6 seasons and won 2 national titles. He praises their elite recruiting and stadium, but questions the current administration's ability to sustain that success. This raises a deeper question: how much does leadership matter when you've already built a legacy? It's like running a tech company with a billion-dollar valuation, but hiring a CEO who's never managed a team before. The foundation is there, but the people in charge need to match the ambition of the past. What really stood out to me was how Meyer talks about Oregon. They don't have the easiest recruiting base, but Phil Knight's financial backing turned them into a national powerhouse. It's a reminder that sometimes, the right investment can level the playing field. But here's the catch: without a national title, can they truly be considered in the elite tier? It's like being the best startup in Silicon Valley, but never hitting product-market fit. The infrastructure is there, but the proof is in the championship ring. And let's not forget about the fan base. Meyer calls Michigan's fan support out of control, which makes sense when you've got a program with over 1,000 wins. But what's the cost of that loyalty? When a program is too big, does it become a burden? Think about the pressure on coaches to deliver every year. It's like being a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Every misstep is magnified under the microscope. One thing that immediately stands out is how Meyer ranks Alabama and Ohio State. Alabama had Nick Saban's legendary run, but since his departure, the program has struggled. Meyer admits they are not the top pick now, which is a humbling reality check. It shows that even the most dominant programs can falter when the right pieces aren't in place. And Ohio State? Well, Meyer's personal connection to the program is obvious, but his praise for their adaptability is spot on. In a sport that's constantly evolving, the ability to reinvent yourself is just as important as the trophies you've won. What makes this whole analysis so interesting is how it challenges the idea that success is linear. Programs rise and fall based on factors that aren't always visible. A great coach can elevate a team, but without the right administration, facilities, and culture, even the best talent can't thrive. It's like building a house: you need a solid foundation, the right tools, and a blueprint that works for the long haul. Meyer's list isn't just a ranking, it's a masterclass in understanding what it takes to build something that lasts.